Everyone, welcome back. Jean here. All right, today we're going to work on the next episode, like this is a soap opera. Well, it kind of is a soap opera, of our bird junk journal. This was a viewer request. They wanted to see a bird theme one. This is our cover, front and back, and the inside we have all done. And we started working on our pages. Now, I finished up the pages. I didn't put too many more in, but I'm going to show you what I did. For this one, I just made it a little longer. Let me see. I don't have my big ruler down here, so we'll do a guess. I think it was like around 14, 12, 16 by 7.5. And then I just folded in on the two sides about 1.5 inches. Was that 1.5 inches or 2.5? 2.5, Jean. Read the numbers right. And then what we're going to do is we will be gluing the sides and making some little tucks. But we're not going to do the gluing yet. So that was one page. And then I'll show you all the pages we did. And then we had two of these we're going to put down. And then I'll add more of pockets and corner tucks and all that stuff later on. I only did a couple pages like that. I did another one with a bottom pocket, which should be coming up pretty soon. So I just kind of show you everything we got here. This one here. Then I did this one, and we cut this one about 10 7/8 by about 8.5. And then I folded up 3 1/4, and that could be any amount you want, however deep you want your pocket. So I folded up 3 1/4, and then I took a little V out of the center here so that we wouldn't have a lot of bulk when we fold it in. I did that for that page. I'm just going to kind of make sure. And we have, I think all the other pages were the same as what we had. Those are only a couple pages I think I added in. I figure we have enough pages, and you can put as many as you want, but we're going to be adding more paper on top of this. We're going to be adding pockets. We're going to be adding tucks. We're going to be adding all sorts of things, tags, all that kind of stuff. So I think mine's going to be bulky enough. You just choose how you like it. They don't necessarily need to be too bulky for me. So we got 2 pages here, yep. Because we will be decorating a lot of these pages. Okay, I think I got another one of those side tuck pages coming up. So I did the same thing. And these were from that newsprint paper I had, so it was longer to begin with, which I'll have linked. Get in there. And then our middle page here. Then I'm just going to kind of pick it up. And then I kind of take my ruler and kind of help tuck it all together here. Don't worry, I don't worry about my edges being, you can cut them down. If my edges are longer than some, I don't care. Okay. I think we got that in there. And then we are going to clip it. I'm going to call that good. I just get these big paper clips you can get off Amazon. That's what I use to help kind of hold my papers in place. Like I said, there's no right way or wrong way to put your pages together, to put the amount you put in, anything like that. There is no right way or wrong way to do that. You just want to kind of make sure they're down as tight in there as you can get it. All right, so now we're going to do our signature here. for me, I don't do nothing fancy. Like, I don't worry about measuring, so I'm just going to poke 3 holes. To me, this looks close to center. If you want to measure, you go ahead and measure, but I don't measure. So I'm just going to poke it in, and I want to go straight out. And you got to give it a little, I'm trying to hold it without doing my finger. It's going through, but there we go. You can see it coming through. Trying not to like pierce my finger. Okay, just get a hole in there. You can see, keep it together. There it is. Okay, and then I'm gonna split that. So here's the hole and here's the end. So I'm gonna go about halfway in between that. So let's see, that looks pretty good. And same thing, I'm just gonna go through there. Okay, maybe it wasn't quite half, but you know, close enough. And we're gonna do the same thing here. And I'm just gonna kind of, and you can do this however you want. I've got quite a bit of pages here, so I'm going, and you want to slide on me, so let's take that off for a minute. Because I'm sliding it. There we go. And you can use a little pad underneath. Okay. Hook this back up. Okay. Now let's make sure I'm still lined up. There's the 1. There's the 2. And there's 3. So you can see my 3 holes. So now we are going to take, I need to get like some of those book weight things. A wax thread. I'm going to go with this kind of off-white one. I leave it right on the spool. Get a wax thread. That works really good. And a needle. This came with the kit. And then thread it. Okay, then I'm going to go down, and there's many ways to do this. I just think this is the easiest. Then I'm going to go down from the inside out. Let's see in my hole. I should probably put my glasses on so I can see better because, you know, make sure I'm actually going through the hole, June. Sometimes then take your awl again, and then because sometimes, you know, the paper kind of closes back up on you when you're waiting. There you go. Come out the other side. Don't worry about these, like, you know, we're going to cover that. Okay, we're going to go out the other side. Tail there. Then we're going to come up through here. And so I'm going to go from here so I can see for sure where my hole is. And then we're going to come back to the inside. Pull it tight. Then we're going to go all the way down to the bottom one and go back out. Okay, and you can start, if you want it to tie on the outside, then start from the outside. I like mine to tie on the inside because I tend to leave a little extra for charms. But you can leave charms on the front, but I like to put lace and stuff. Oh, we got caught here. What did I do? What did I do? There we go. I was like, what is that? That's the piece I got to cut off yet. Okay. Then, make sure it's tight. This piece is on this side of this. So when you come back up, you want to be on the other side. So I'm going to hold this in. First, I'm going to go find my hole on this side. And then I'm going to go, this is kind of like the hardest, like, I can see my hole, but I'm trying to get, there you go. And you want to be on opposite sides, so when you tie, okay, so now you can see my strings are on opposite sides of the one that goes down the middle, okay? And now I'm going to look from this side and make sure I'm tight as can be. Okay, and now I'm getting a cramp in my hand from my rheumatoid arthritis, so uncramp myself. Let's cut that off. Put that aside. We don't need the needle anymore. Put that aside. All right. Now I'm going to tie it. A few knots. I'm going to pull again. And I'm going to tie a couple knots. And you want to use this wax thread because it holds really, really well. You don't have to, but yeah, and you can get this wax thread in so many colors. That I only have white and tan right now. But I was going to get a blue for this one, but then I'm like, well, I'll just use what I have. You don't see the string that much anyways. And now I'm going to just cut it so they both match. And I will leave that much on for now. And then I'll decide when I add charms on it, if I decide to do charms, then I'll, decide how much I'm going to cut it off. But otherwise, you can just cut it all the way off if you want. Okay. Now, what else I'm going to do, but I'm going to do most of it off camera, is, because you don't need to watch this all day long, is we are going to, oh, did you just see what I did, guys? Oh my God. Is anyone yelling at me? What did I just do? I did not put it in the cover. So here we go. We will leave our mistake in. No harm, no foul. We just, gosh, I can't believe I did that. Oh my gosh, I killed myself. Yep. Let me hook this back together. All right. Go ahead. Put the comments in now. Oh my gosh. Who was yelling at me? I thought for sure I had it in the book. But nope. That was funny. I have never done that one before. That's a new one for me, but we're good. We won't worry about it. See how easy that is? We'll just start over. Now, pretend that did not happen, but you know me, I leave my mistakes in. I could cut and edit and come back, but I don't. Just for you guys, because, we need some bloopers. All right, put this here. Oh, that one, I'm never going to live that one down, am I? Okay, now, I'm just making sure it's centered. Oh, I can just imagine when my daughter edits this one. You left that in there? Yes, I did. I thought I was like crazy. I can't believe I did that. Okay, now, looks like we got it centered pretty good. Now we just got to redo the holes and get it to go through the book itself. See how we show you the mistakes, guys. So you don't panic when it happens to you. I thought that was too easy. It's like... Okay. Now we get to start over. Okay, looks good yet? Grab our wax thread again, because we love our wax thread so much. We all make mistakes, trust me. And I had said a long time ago, we are leaving the mistakes in. Because my daughter will come to me, she goes, do you want me to leave this in? Leave it in, Jennifer, just leave it in. I'm being honest. I'm a real crafter. I make lots of mistakes. Okay, and then we go back down again. Oh, that's better, isn't it? Okay, grab that. That's on that side. Let's make sure we're fairly tight on that side. I can't believe I didn't notice that until I actually, oh my gosh, silly me, silly me. Come on, what are you stuck on in there? Okay, that one wanted to be difficult. Okay, take that off again. Okay. All right. All right, now let me look from that side. This one needs to go a little tighter. There we go. Now I think we're ready. I've got one on each side. This makes your hands kind of waxy. Maybe it's like a good lotion though. Okay, now let's just cut that down a little. And we will leave it like that. All right, now that we have it in the journal, take those clips off. There, now we have it in. You can see how thick it is right now. It's only probably, like if I squeeze it really tight, I can get down to about 1/4, but if I just kind of let it loose, it's about 1/2 inch. So we'll see how thick we make it later on. See, pretty. Okay, so now, as I was saying, we'll start here. And what I am going to do, but like I said, most of this I will do off the camera, is we're going to ink. Let's go ahead and glue this together. And should have had my little glue bottle down here with the little nozzle, but we'll make do with this for now. If I go really slow, sometimes I have, you know, it's upstairs because I'm working on a project upstairs. Sometimes I want one with a little bit bigger nozzle when I'm doing larger projects, but if you just go really slow, okay, and then I'm gonna put that on there. Try not to get any on my journal itself. Squeeze out our extra. Okay. We'll do the other one when we get to it. And now we have a side tuck that we'll make. Probably a little tag for journaling cards, something like that later on. Okay, now I'll show you a little bit of inking we're going to do. And I'm using the blue, the Salty Ocean, because we are going off of this that we bought. Oh, look, I got my pen in there. We are going off of this one is what we're using. I kind of matched that here. I inked it inside here so you can kind of see what it looks like. All right, so let's ink this one since we... And you can ink these beforehand, but quite frankly, you know, I don't. Because sometimes you may not ink because I have some pages that are already kind of blue that I may not, like this one, it'll get a little inking. But when I did the brown, the other junk journal, remember, it was almost this color already. So I did not do much inking on the pages then. But because I want the blue to match throughout here, we are going to ink. Like I said, I'll do most of this off camera and then we will show you ink pages when we're going through the journal, doing our pages. Okay, so that's what I'll be doing. So there's, gotta make sure we don't get the cover in our ink. We won't hurt it. So you can see the slight blue up there. And so we have our page here. Now what I want to do on the inside, like I said, I didn't want pockets in here, you know, because we're going to have enough pockets throughout. So what I want to do though instead is I'm going to take and put one of these on each side. So we have like a focal point. So I actually like that one. Let's put that one there. So I actually like that. We're going to put that down. Isn't that pretty? So we're going to put that on there. And I may put some other like labels or tags or something like that. Let me get some of the ink glue off me later on, but I'm not going to do that right now. Beautiful. Okay. I am just going to use this little package I have sitting here. And we are going to use the Fabri tack. So we're going to use our Fabri tack because we're adhering this down to fabric. Make sure it didn't get thick on me. Looks okay. And we are just going to, because you know how fabric tack works, it thickens up. Okay. So I'm just going to kind of get it going. There you go. Don't need a really thick coat. Just going to go around. I'm kind of rubbing it on so it doesn't go on really thick, because you don't need a really thick coat. Okay. Find a spot to pick it up. Let's put that, if we can, put it back down nicely, Jean. Does that look straight? You can use, you know, bone folders or whatever you have, the flatness, but, you know, I tend to use my hands more. I have all the fancy tools, but, you know, I tend to use my hand anyways. And that coloring is pretty. And I didn't ink this one because it's got some blue around it already. You can see all the blue on the edge, so didn't really need to ink that one. Let's see. What do we want on this side? This one's pretty too. Let's look through. I think I want to keep with the blue. Is that the one I used on the front, right? Pretty bad I just put it down and yeah, that's the exact same one. I'm going to hold that one up. Get 3 of each. Definitely don't want that one. That one probably, it's not even going in the journal maybe. It's got blues in it. Oh, that one's really pretty too. Let's put that one down for a second. Just all so pretty, aren't they? Put that one, the castle there. Okay, I think let's look which we want. That one, or, oh my goodness, tough decisions. I think I'm going to do this one. This one's got another little birds right there. Bring that one up close. That one's so cute. Look at, you can see a couple little birds there, and the clock. Now, if you wanted, you could put pockets along the bottom if you want pockets instead, and then you could still put something above it. But I'm just keeping it simple on my inside of my cover on this one. Last one I did put lace pockets, but this one I like the focal points. You could also put just like a plain journaling piece on there so that you can write a title about the book and everything. So you can do that too. Okay, let's put you down. Grab the right glue here. My art glue would probably work also, but I'm gonna take a chance with the fabric. Okay. No. That looks pretty good. I don't worry about it being too perfect, you know. It is homemade. So pretty. Okay, so we're going to take, this already has a pocket. Let me see if I want something out of this one or not. Those are just pages. I'm going to try to put, because she wanted bird themes, so we're going to try to put as much bird stuff as I can. I don't have a lot for bird stickers. I have a lot of flower stickers, but I don't have a lot for bird stickers. And let me see. What do I have if I like anything in here? I'm trying to think how I want to do it. Let me take that one. She'd make a nice focal point, but I think I'll put her somewhere else. The flowers. because I have the blue there, I might want to put something with blue in it. And you don't have to match like that, but okay. Just love those though. We're going to try to use as many as we can. We will most likely be using some of this. These two, maybe this one, because this one's got, darned if it's covering its head like that. But I could probably use this side and then just put something over the words maybe. But if nothing else, I can use the cardboard to cover for tags if I don't like it. But so I'll definitely be using that. All right, now I might just want, like, I'm not gonna put the whole thing down, I don't think, because I want to keep some of the writing also. So do I want the birds? You may want, I see, you know, it's a bird thing, right? So the first thing I'm going to do is find my flat edge. And I'm just going to not cut his beak off, I hope. Take this out because it's sticking up. And we want to rough the edges up just as well on this one. Not so much rough it up, just, you know, hand, not cut it. We're going to tear it. And I always keep the strips, the scraps and everything until I'm totally done with my project. And then now what I want to do is I want to leave enough showing here, like a good amount of the lettering showing. So I think we're going to put this bird up here. Oh, geez. Oh, I think we can go right above the head. I think we'll be okay to go right kind of above the head. Does that look pretty even? Now, if you want to be more precise, go ahead and use your cutting board. But like this is plenty. This will be perfect to use. I can even cut just out these pieces too. So always, always, always keep those. Okay, let's see. Good, and then we're gonna go right along here, I think. All right, let's see. Okay, I think I like that. I've got some of the other stuff, and I'm gonna ink this because we cut and you can see white edges there, so I will ink it when I tear it like that. Then I'll come back right now. I'm just gonna put a few pieces down throughout the book. We'll come back. I kind of do it in steps. I don't do one page at a time necessarily. What I do is lay down things, then I'll come back and add lace or tags and all that stuff. That's just how my brain works. You can finish one whole page at a time if you want to do it that way, but I like to kind of do step by step here. Like, that's just me. I think that's because I'm a big journal or album person, so I'm more structured in my albums. So I'm going to use our glue stick on this because the paper is so thin that I don't want the glue to show through. Oh, I forgot the ink, didn't I? Quick, Jean. I think we can do this quick. I always get ahead of myself, don't I? There. You didn't even see that, did you? Now let's make sure. Just make sure you get, you know, all the edges really good. Can't say it's not sticky though, I'll tell you that. And I will have links for all this goodies so that you can go. Okay. How's that look? Looks pretty good. Get some of the ink off first before I glue off first. Okay, beautiful. Okay, so now it somewhat matches the front page. Okay, I'm gonna leave that alone for right now because I'm gonna, and I have a plan, but this one I'll probably leave for a corner tuck. These two, I definitely want to put something on. We will put on this side, we'll put a more neutral though, so that we can journal on it. So let's go with, maybe with these, because these should fit just about perfect. So I think we'll go with those. That way is a journaling space. And I think I'll take the holes off. I'm going to find my ruler again. And we are going to lay it right down. Definitely save all those. I have to go a little bit more, see how much I can get tucked in there and make sure that covers. I have to go a little bit more. I don't really want the white to show through here. And I'm going to go up. Just going to crease it just a little bit. And then I will rip it. I'm going to do just the tiniest if I can on both edges. Which isn't an easy task when you're only taking off a little sliver. But we can do it. Like I said, if you like a more finished look, get out your cutter. Okay, let's see if that's where we want it. I think I need to take a teeny weeny bit off the bottom yet. Okay. All right, I'm going to have a teeny weeny little bit of white showing, so I'm showing you what we're going to do. Let's take off a little bit more. All right, now, because I don't want the white, we are going to take, and we are going to ink. And I'm going to bring the ink down just a little bit further. My dog, she yelps in her sleep. I can hear her upstairs, and she's in her kennel. She yelps. It cracks me up when she's dreaming. It just cracks me up. All right, so now when we lay this down, if there's a little blue, it's okay. I mean, a little white, it's going to be blue. I need this corner done a little better. And then we will ink this page. Also, and you can ink as much as you like. You can just take it and kind of go across the edges where you get the edge. Or I like to bring it down into the paper a little bit. So I kind of go more on an angle because I like to see more of it. I like to get some more color going here. You know, junk journals is all about what you want to do. All right. And then we'll just lay this down in here, somewhat like that. And that'll be a journaling space on this side. And we will do the other side. We'll do some decorating on the other side. Put this back out. And our glue stick. Good thing is there's the glue stick puts a little shine down, so then you can see if you're getting it glue in all the spots. All right, let's lay this down. That helps make the page a little stronger. This side, we probably won't decorate the whole side because I don't want to, but I'll add some things to it later on. Okay, got that one. And now let's put one on the back of this one. I might do a different, something different. What else? I have some more line and ledger paper, so we want to do that. I have plenty. Let's take a ledger sheet. And we'll add one of them. Well, that one's out of the thing, so let's do that. I think I want the green side, I think. And I think I like this and this. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna go with. Just gonna start it, and then I'm going to take this out of the way now. And we're gonna hope we get down straight. And I can use that lovely line there to help me out. That doesn't mean I still got it straight, guys, though. Okay, now let's take a little bit off the top this time. Don't make it so hard on me, you know. And as usual, okay. Now let's see what we need here. I think I got to take a little bit. No, I think we'll be okay. Let's see, I can go right to just below this line. Just a tad below this line, you know, tad, you know. So all this measurements, like it doesn't pay for me to give you measurements because you guys will put different size papers in compared to what I have. So it doesn't really pay. You just put in to pay whatever paper you got, and then you can leave a border around it if you want, or you can just lay it down straight. And these I'm laying right down. Now I like this because we have 2 columns. So if we want to do like a pro and a con thing, you know, or we can make a list of something. All right, now let's ink this one. And then I think since we're coming on 40 minutes, I think we're going to stop for today. I try to do my journals, junk journals, start to finish because that's what I had requested from a few people. They like to see the full process. And you can always fast forward, or you can always not watch because I do put these on a separate day. So these junk journals are on Tuesdays. Journals and albums are on Tuesdays. So that if you want to watch, you can watch. Mondays are haul days. Tuesdays are junk journals and albums when I do them. It may not be every month. I may take a month off in between. Wednesdays are the diamond paint ones, which I don't know if I'll continue. It depends on what you guys want, if you want me. Thursday is regular craft videos. And then Saturdays are when I have sponsors. Okay, that's going to go down like that, which I don't do a lot of sponsored videos. Okay, and our glue. Bring up a little bit more. I gotta look for my other tube. Okay, bring you over. All right. Make sure I don't got too much ink on my hands when I touch this. All right, we're gonna end for today. So today when we put our signature in, which all together I did one, I'm counting this as one page. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 pages I did all together. So we did put it in the journal, and we have our little focal point picture on the front, and then we did this, and we'll do some more decorating on that. It doesn't need a lot, but I'll put some like labels or something. This one I may leave as a journaling page. I may put a few things on this one. This one we'll make do a little bit on this one yet too. This one I'll probably decorate one side, leave one side as a journaling. And then we did the backs of these ones. I made our little journaling spots. And I'll probably still add some things to it. You don't need the whole thing. I can add some things to it. And then we did our back cover too. That's where we are. I do my cover last. So, because you're playing with it a lot. But I'll probably put some lace down here to cover up that. I'm not going to decorate it too much because it's already decorated. I mean, it's pretty nice already. And then we'll put some ties on it. So we'll do that. Will be the last project we do. And I see I did bump it into the ink, but that's okay. I knew I would have it too close over here, but that's okay. It just adds blue to it. I mean, you could ink the edges if you wanted to. Maybe I will. I'll see. All right, guys. So we're going to end. We're at 45 minutes, so we're going to end today. This is part 2, I believe. Hope you guys are enjoying this so far. As always, if you can leave me a comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you later. Bye, everyone.